Howdy, y'all. Been buying some Newell brands. Let's get to it. Alright, so Newell brands dropping big time today. Currently, it's down 5.52%. So it's down 34 cents. I know the percentage makes it sound bigger, but if you look at the percentage rather than the number it is down, that is where our cues come from. It's not that it's just down 33 cents, it's down 5.5%. That's the number I'm focusing on. Bought some shares at 588. It was around this area. Yes, it dropped below before, but I was not watching stocks at that point. I was doing something much more important, and that was chatting with my very best friend. And that comes before making money or caring about stocks. My best friend always comes first. She's always my priority. Stocks are always second. Anything else is always second. I would never put anything before my very best friend. So that is why I got in a little bit later, but still got some. And even if I didn't, it doesn't matter. Still got some. I'm happy with it. But for some of y'all, I do want to highlight a little bit priorities. Some folks will focus on stocks 24/7, which I'm similar to that crew. I focus on stocks a lot. Weekends, even holidays, I'm looking at stocks because it's how I make money. Stocks is money. So I'm focusing on a lot, but there are times that I just will not care in the slightest about stocks. There could be big moves to make gains. There could be big moves to get stocks at a low price, but I just don't care because if you have something that's important to you, a person that's important to you, stocks shouldn't matter. I know a lot of folks, they will put stocks above everything else. There are very, very few things that I can do that for, and top of the list is my very best friend. So some of y'all may see that I don't get a trade where it could have been a better price for me. But if I'm on the phone with my very best friend or I'm hanging out with my very best friend, I would pass by an entire opportunity to get the best stock in the world. That's just me. That's how I am. I know a lot of traders are not like that, and I think that's a rotten shame. But I have my viewpoint, and that is my best friend is more important than any of this. But later in the morning, I did get at 588 Newell brands. I do have an order south of 580. Not going to say where, but I do have another order to buy a little bit. So just going to be dabbling some more, bring down some cost basis. I'm going to back it out a lot because Newell brands has been down a bunch. We find to where they actually went up some, which is a long time ago. Look at a 10-year chart. And we can see that way up here, it dropped big time and it's continued to drop. I did not buy it all the way up here, but I had it somewhere in this other range. I'm not going to point out where, but I did buy it at a higher price. I'm just bringing down cost basis, getting dividends. It's a good company. I'm not upset that it dropped down, or in fact that I like make money off of it. Minor detail. But I'm grabbing more because it is so far down. See how far we can back out here. 20-year chart. It's the lowest it's been. How much do we want to put that? 15 years? I'll take that. Especially with how stocks are going. SP 500 hitting record highs. Everything's supposedly going great. Air quotes. Even though I don't believe that. Getting something that's reflecting how the market is, in my opinion, going with a good company with a lot of good brands such as Newell brands. I'm grabbing up Newell brands. It's bringing my cost basis downward towards this price, getting plenty more dividends, loading up on shares. And it could go down more. If it does, I'll buy more. I really don't care at this point what it does because I'm going to be making some good dividends off of it. I'm just happy that I'm getting a nice, good company at a nice, inexpensive price. It's down what it was 15 years ago, and it has all kinds of good brands in there. We could go with Mr. Coffee, Sunbeam. It has Elmer's Glue, Sharpie, Ball from Ball jars, Mason jars. It has baby products, so it has strollers, pacifiers. It has some others that I'm not remembering at the moment. I was looking over their portfolio earlier today. It's a little bit later in the day making the video, but I do want to go back down to today. Look at this huge drop. It's having this consolidation that it does a lot since it's been lower, which is fine. It's going up and down several cents, and I'm not putting time into buy and sell this right now because I already have a higher cost basis. I don't be doing last in, last out, or last in, first out. Right now, I'm not worrying about that. Thinkorswim had some trouble with that before, so I don't want to lose a bunch of money by that not going through properly, because I had that before with Thinkorswim when it was under TD Ameritrade. Now it is under Schwab, and it's first in, first out. I always do first in, first out, because before I was losing money when I would change it to last in, first out, and it wouldn't change. So that is why I'm not doing these trades. I would like to, but I'm just not going to. I don't want to worry about losing money on that. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing here. There should be more being bought either later today, another day, because it has a trend of going down quite a bit lately for the last several years. So I would not doubt that's going to grab some more, and I'll keep y'all updated on that. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all think of this pattern and everything going on in the last several years. What do you think is going to happen to Newell Brands? Is it going to make a comeback? Do you think it's going to keep going down and I'm going to just keep losing money? What do you think? Let me know, and I'll see y'all in the next video.